everyone, it's Skye, and today, as you can clearly tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a video about the reasons I was scared to start high school. I'm actually filming this video in advance, so I'm filming and it's the day before I go back to school, but then when you see it, I'll have already been in school for about a week. I saw a bunch of commercials today about back to school shopping and I was like, oh my god, I'm going back to school! So I figured I should make a video about it. Seems legit, right? So I'm gonna be talking about the reasons I was pretty scared to start high school. And yeah, here we go. So when I was in my freshman year, one of my biggest fears, like legitimate fears, was that I was actually going to fail out of a class and that it would not count as a credit for my high school diploma. Like, I was actually terrified of that. It was such a stupid thing to be afraid of because there's always summer school, but like just the idea also of summer school like scared me so much because I'm like, well, if I failed it once, I'm probably gonna fail it twice. I didn't have any faith in myself, put it that way. Another thing is that I thought teachers were going to be really, really mean. And I know that's like a natural fear that you're like, oh, I hope I have good teachers. No, but I thought teachers were going to be evil. Like, I thought they were going to be like old and mean like the ones in TV shows and stuff, which is childish of me, but granted, this is 2 years ago. I was so terrified of being disliked by teachers, but I wasn't the kind of person that was gonna be a kiss-up, so I was kind of in this like back and forth. I hope people like me. I don't want to be a kiss-up. I hope people like me. I don't want to be a kiss-up. Some other stupid thing is that I thought I was gonna get like pushed into lockers, like the way that they do to nerds in TV shows and movies. I had a lot of like movie-based fears. I wasn't really scared of the upperclassmen, but I was freaked out that they weren't scared of being sent to the dean. So there were constantly people being sent to the dean and you heard teachers screaming at them in the halls, but I never ever heard one upperclassman get scared, ever. They were always like, it's whatever, and I was like, how are you doing that? How? How are you not afraid? I'm terrified of that. I don't want to be sent to the dean. I was also scared of getting lost. So my school's actually pretty big. It's got the north wing, it's got the south wing, it's got 3 floors, and it's pretty big and intimidating if you don't know where you're going. There's an online agenda, so I downloaded that onto my iPad and tried to memorize the entire thing, or at least just memorize where my classes were, because I was that afraid. So by the time that I actually got into the school, I knew where I needed to go. One of the other things that I was really afraid of is not being in classes with my friends. It's funny how my schedule worked out because I actually had classes with people who I wasn't really, really close with, but that I had always said like, oh, I'll get to know them better, I'll get closer with them. And I did, like, because I was forced to, but it was good. So I had a really tough time transitioning from elementary school to middle school to begin with because it was like losing my childhood. Like, I was really, really upset about like having to move to a different school. So that was tough already. And then middle school was the worst 2 years of my life. I've pretty much condensed that into 7th and 8th grade. I went through so much and I hated everything for so long that everything in that school and within those grades, I don't even remember half of it because I just kind of blocked it out. But so 2 years after already transitioning into one school, I had to transition again, which I don't want this to come out sounding like I'm complaining. It was just extremely tough. I was trying to dig myself out of a hole, and then it started raining, and the raining was the transition, so now I'm dealing with mud, which is extremely hard. If I could give anyone advice about transitioning from middle school to high school, I would say you're basically just gonna get a lot more independence. People will rely on you, but the responsibility is almost rewarding because for so long people were doing stuff for you, telling you where to go, telling you what to do, and all this kind of stuff, and now you get to like make those choices on your own. And I love high school so far. I'm so happy in high school that like I'm surprised at myself that I ever was scared to get into high school. If there's anyone worrying about high school or worrying about your classes or your teachers, just be yourself and don't worry about anything and you will probably, most definitely, be fine. So I hope you guys like this. If you did and you'd like to see more videos like this, which are more of like a story about me or about my life or whatever, give this video a like. If you'd like to see my last video, it is the Hunger Games tag. It'll be the first link in the description. If you'd like to see my channel and subscribe or check out more videos, it will be the second link in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and that you are enjoying school already. I will see you guys very soon. Love you. Bye.